2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to All New Nerds Podcast. We took a week break, because of the holidays and everything. So, took a break, but still post some videos anyways. Yeah, we're back. We're gonna be doing this every Monday, so we are excited for that. It's a new year. We're in 2021, and 2020 was a pretty crappy year overall, I guess, for everybody. But
sucked.
yeah. But there was some pretty good, pop culture stuff and some good Star Wars stuff, especially. So we're gonna kind of focus on that for this episode. We're gonna go over some stuff. We're gonna have a good time. This is definitely more of a relaxed kind of episode because we've been in Mando season.
Yeah.
So we've been doing podcasts all for that, yeah. And that has been, we've just been focusing on that the whole time. And it's been a lot of fun. We've definitely had a good time doing it, but now we're in this kind of, I don't want to be negative and say kind of like dead space, but we're in a little slow area. The year's just starting, but yeah. Anyways, I of course am with Dylan.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? How you feeling? Thoughts?
I'm
Anything?
doing well.
Anything you have to say?
Yeah, 2020 did really suck.
Yeah.
But we did get some cool stuff, just like
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars, all that kind of stuff, and pretty hyped for 2021. Won't lie. There's probably gonna be a lot of cool stuff coming out. So, yeah.
Yeah. No, I am definitely looking forward to this year. Well, hopefully stuff dies down with COVID. That's the hope. We'll see. Yeah, we got a lot of upcoming projects. Yeah, but yeah, we do. We have a lot of projects coming up. I'm thinking about them all now. It's a lot, and I think we're gonna. And not even from Star Wars, like Marvel stuff. We're getting like a Marvel series or movie like every month.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. It's literally gonna be like Star Wars, Marvel. Like it's just gonna
Yeah.
keep no reason to cancel the Disney Plus anymore.
Yeah, I know, because there was a lot of I canceled it for a month, so yeah, but we're gonna save that. I guess we can talk about it at the end maybe, but we're gonna save kind of all the future projects. We might do a separate like discussion, or we'll just save it for another Monday. But we're gonna kind of look back on 2020. Obviously not the negative stuff, but we'll kind of focus on the more positive stuff, and we'll kind of go over, especially in the Star Wars realm, gonna kind of just talk about that stuff.
For sure, all the dope shit that came out.
Dope stuff.
I wish we got some more from everything, but we did get some. I don't know. Everything was kind of put on hold, and so we're lucky to get what we did.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, everything was obviously a lot of productions on like shows and movies. They were all kind of pushed back for a lot of projects, so therefore a lot of movies got pushed back, like especially Marvel movies. Like
not a single Marvel thing in 2020.
Yeah, I know, it was dried up on Marvel. It was it was weird. It was weird because like I can't. Well, I guess I can remember a time, but I can't even like remember a time like where that wasn't a thing.
For sure,
we always had like, it's weird.
But I feel like Star Wars is in a maximum overdrive right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mando,
it is, and it's only gonna get more. It's only gonna ramp up more. So.
Mando just can't be stopped. They finished season 2 before the pandemic, or they finished all they needed to really do before season 2 before COVID really kind of like shut everything down. And now they're pretty hard at work at season 3. I mean, they don't need a huge crew to do what they're doing over there.
Yeah, no, it's definitely that's why like I love the volumes. I think the volumes like they're the coolest thing. Like it's awesome.
It's amazing,
but it's also beneficial like that the technology came out now is because for like COVID.
I'm really glad it's Star Wars too. That's pushing those boundaries again, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've said it. I've said it multiple times. It's the innovation, like with the like Filoni and Favreau. They're essentially George Lucas put together.
True. It's true.
You know, so
Yeah.
yeah, I love the both of them. They seem like good dudes, and I love everything they make. So yeah. Yeah.
Do you think the
Yeah,
volume's gonna
obviously.
start being used like in more than just big like sci-fi action things?
Yeah,
Because
I think
you
we'll
can basically
eventually
just
reach
make
it.
like a real landscape. Like it's not like green screen where it's like, oh, you can kind of tell. Like, no, that's like that looks good, and it's so
Yeah.
efficient. You just edit it right there, and then
Yeah.
like, and if I was an actor, I would much prefer to work in that thing than around a bunch of blue screens.
Yeah. No, I know, cause yeah, you can see the surroundings. Like that was like I was thinking like cause I've watched like all the behind the scenes of like the prequels and stuff. I love watching those like those little documentaries they do for that stuff. But yeah, I know like a common complaint with like the actors was like, oh, it's like you have to imagine like what you're looking at,
Yeah,
and like obviously because it was just all blue screen and green screen, so yeah, it's understandable. But yeah, no, I think it's just overall like it's just beneficial for everybody. Cause like I was thinking back to like season one, and we like I like couldn't tell until like it was obviously announced that oh yeah this technology was used in
yeah,
Mando.
yeah,
I didn't even tell. I couldn't even. I was never like, oh, that looks kind of weird.
yeah.
Like last season, as the episodes are coming out.
I won't lie. Sometimes you can kind of, if you're really thinking about the how it's shot, you can kind of see like where the screen starts and
Yeah.
where the set pieces or props and stuff kind of come in. But I mean, it's still better
Right.
than anything blue screen or green screen, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Also, the way
Um.
they use like VR and the Unreal Engine to
Yeah,
just like
I know. It's so
manipulate the
cool.
entire screen, it's no, yeah, it's just
Yeah.
amazing. We're
Yeah.
living in the
The
future.
background. I know. The background adapts with like how the camera. It's yeah. It syncs. It's yeah. It's very very cool. And yeah, I think so. I'm thinking like what other projects. I don't know if the Book of Boba Fett is gonna use. I'm gonna guess they're probably gonna use volume a little bit.
Oh, I think they're using volume for every future.
They're not for cast and Andor, actually.
Well, because they probably started production before that, like, really came out, you know, or not
Well,
started
no,
production, but before. They're not using it
yeah,
at
no,
all.
they I don't believe so, cause they're what's the I forget what the lot is called, but that's where they usually film the Star Wars stuff, and no, Andor is using that lot, and you could in the thing for the Disney and the investors meeting, there was that little kind of pre-production video thing they showed for Andor. No, those are all real sets, so
Oh, okay, all right.
yeah. So I think it's gonna kind of be dependent on the project what they're gonna use. Cause I feel like Mando kind of works.
Yeah, that's true.
Andor, yeah. I mean, again, we don't really know too much about it, but yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, I can't. Is that? I think that's yeah. Andor's 2022. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. All right. Well, do we want to start with what we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
down here?
yeah.
Okay. Because we'll save all this. We'll save
We're
all.
gushing
We're
over
gonna talk
the
about it again.
behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. I love behind the scenes stuff. Like this. It's
Yeah,
the
no,
coolest. I like.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah. I like some. Yeah. I love
The
watching that
second
stuff.
coolest
Like
thing about Star Wars is how it's made,
yeah.
and just all the
I agree
different
with that.
techniques and how it pushes the
Mm-hmm.
boundaries.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so let's jump into this.
Yeah, let's do it.
So 2020 was the 40th year anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. So that was
I think it's my favorite
yeah.
Star Wars movie. it jumps around. Sometimes it's Revenge of the Sith,
Between
sometimes it's
yeah,
Empire.
yeah, um, yeah, Empire. Yeah, I like was thinking about Empire like last year. I was thinking about it like in I was like, as a kid, I like it wasn't my favorite Star Wars movie. My favorite one was obviously not obviously Return of the Jedi was my favorite as like a kid.
Okay.
Was it yours
Yeah.
too, or what was your? Yeah,
I think I always really liked the prequels more as a kid.
you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was
I mean,
definitely
I
on
was
more
never
of a.
too critical when I was 6, so
Yeah,
I'm sure
right.
Phantom Menace hit its stride with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I kind of grew up on the originals and kind of found the prequels a little later after that. I definitely Clone Wars was probably my first real prequel exposure, but yeah. Yeah, no, Return of the Jedi was always my favorite kind of original trilogies movie. And yeah, I kind of grew into liking Empire more as I got older, I guess. And yeah, no, it's definitely my favorite. It's just genuinely like even beyond being like a Star Wars thing, it's just genuinely a good movie.
Yeah, I mean the good guys
So
like low-key lose.
yeah,
You don't see that a
which
lot,
you
you
don't
know?
see too
Yeah.
much. You don't see,
It's
yeah.
like it's not a very happy movie. I mean, it ends on like a somewhat hopeful note, but
Mhm.
I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
imagine walking out of that theater.
Yeah, you know, I was yeah. Also another thing, like obviously like we grew up watching all three of them, but like imagine like coming out of the theater and being like, you have to wait for like the next one, or I don't even know if they knew there was gonna be a next one after that.
Yeah.
Like
Well, especially a New
like
Hope,
leaving
they
off,
probably.
yeah, leaving off
Yeah.
at the end of Empire. Like I would, yeah, I would. It's like similar to like I would imagine it'd be similar to like the end of Infinity War.
True.
Like, cause
Yeah, I
how
think
did
that's
you
probably the
yeah?
best
Cause I was
comparison.
like, I was
Infinity
shook.
War. Um
Hmm.
well, obviously in the moment I was like, no way. Well, we all knew they were coming back. Marvel did not really
Yeah,
seem to
I guess
care
it's
to keep that under wraps, you know?
yeah.
Like we had announcements of the next Spider-Man, next Guardians of the Galaxy, stuff like
Yeah, that's
that.
true. That's yeah, good point.
And I
Good
kind
point.
of, even though in the back of your head, even if they didn't do that, you always know they're going to come back in some way. But I just kind of wish they kind of
Yeah,
kept it mysterious. And like,
yeah.
but
Well,
we can talk about that
it's
another
also like
time. But
yeah, it's also to the fault of like leaks. So like I
yeah, that's true.
yeah, and I was thinking like imagine like if Mando like we didn't know that like Ahsoka was even like the rumors weren't even like a thing that Ahsoka
I
was gonna be in
know,
it,
I
and
know.
we got the name drop on episode 3
I
like
have a
without knowing
theory.
anything. Man, yeah.
I have
What's
a
up?
theory about those rumors, and I think they were
Okay.
put out by Lucasfilm to distract from the Luke
Purpose.
Skywalker. Because
Um, I would. I
it's
don't know
just
if
a
I agree with
theory. I have
that.
no basis.
Yeah.
Just
No, that's it's an interesting thought though. That they yeah.
yeah.
No, I think there's just people again. I don't know who it is, but
I mean
I
that
know
stuff
there's like a
really
lot
got
of
leaked. Like,
yeah.
but also like they were wrong about a lot of things too. Like people were certain Sabine was gonna be in it. Same with Ezra.
I think that came from the whole Sasha Banks thing though. I don't
True,
think like
yeah.
she was. Yeah, I think
And
that's
they
kind
had
of
me
where that because
convinced.
that was where that idea came from for me too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's where that kind of stemmed from. But yeah, but yeah, I kind of almost wish I like didn't know about it looking back. But you know,
It would have been wild.
I'm
But
someone who like looks for the leaks and the scoops and stuff. So
I mean there was
that's
no
kind
way
of
to avoid it. Like
yeah. Well,
rumors like
yeah,
yeah.
without being just off the internet. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like it was in
yeah.
every corner of the internet.
It was everywhere. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. Um, I forgot where did we start? Where did
We
we
were
start?
talking
I
about
forget.
Empire. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, Empire. yeah, it's definitely my favorite. Yeah, definitely Revenge of the Sith is is second, obviously, but yeah,
Yeah, I
Empire's
think
definitely my
Empire is
first.
like definitely the better movie, but
Hmm.
Revenge of the Sith just kind of hits a sweet spot with me.
Yeah, it does. It does hit. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I agree. I agree. Yeah, it's just crazy that it's like 40 years old.
Yeah,
It's
that's
weird.
insane. I mean, we
Yeah.
haven't even been alive for half of that.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
almost. I guess you too, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
You know the same. Yeah.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's just wild.
Mhm. Yeah. Um. Yeah, but there was a lot of like cool. They posted a lot of cool like Star Wars. They posted a lot of cool kind of anniversary videos. There was this one that came out I think a couple weeks ago or like last week or something. It was they showed some like archived behind the scenes footage of Empire that was never like seen before. I think it was some of it was of Carrie Fisher, and it was really cool. It was like this like 5 minute like little video, but it was really cool. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see it?
Yeah, I think I saw some of it.
You
Yeah.
did? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, and there's obviously like there was just so much like Empire. Like there's a lot of focus on like Empire from like all like the collectible standpoint. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff from Hasbro. Sideshow, yeah, a lot of stuff from Sideshow.
Yeah. A lot of cool
Just
stuff.
in general, there was just yeah, a lot of Empire stuff. So that was cool. Some of it I have, yeah, I have some of it, a little bit of it. Um, yeah. Do you have anything else to say about Empire? I'm trying.
No,
Um,
it's just a
yeah,
happy
it's a
birthday, I guess,
great
or
happy birthday.
belated
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
to another 40 years.
Yes, to another 40 years. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy when like Revenge of the Sith has like a 40-year anniversary.
Yeah,
I don't know.
honestly.
It's gonna be weird. Yeah, it's gonna be
And
crazy.
all of our generation
Um,
is just like, yes.
yeah, yeah, that'll be something. Yeah. So before COVID, and yeah, before COVID and in February, I had the chance to go to Galaxy's Edge. Um, so I guess just want to touch upon that a little bit. I really like it there. It's a lot though. It's like a lot to take in at first.
I
Seeing the
imagine it's
Falcon for
pretty
the first
overwhelming
time.
to
It
literally just be
is.
surrounded to like by like your favorite franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause you walk in and there's like not not surround sound, but like there's like you hear little like noises in the bushes kind of, and they have these like speakers that are kind of this weird effect of TIE fighters and X-wings flying overhead. So it's really cool. It's very immersive. Um yeah, and seeing the Falcon for the first time, it's yeah, it's
I
craziness.
want to go so bad, man.
I know. Dude, cuz um I'm trying to go to Celebration for 2022, and I think we should both go, and I think we
Yeah,
should
I would
also
love
go
to.
to because it's in Anaheim. So
Hell yeah, dude, that'd
um
be awesome.
I that would be
It'd be an
oh my god, that'd
expensive
be so much
weekend.
fun. That would be
Yeah,
yeah, going there and then going to Galaxy's Edge. That'd be just yeah, that'd be so fun.
yeah.
Hopefully, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna guess that everything's gonna be okay by then, but
Hope so.
um
Yeah,
yeah. But dude, that'd be so dope. A lot of money though. A lot of money.
yeah,
A lot
that
of
would be an
money. Yeah,
expensive
definitely gotta
weekend.
save up for like yeah, put some money aside. But
Invest.
Galaxy's Edge is yeah, it's such a good time. Um, yeah, the rides are great. Rise of the Resistance. I think it. Yeah, that was the first time I went on Rise of the Resistance. That ride is really cool. It's like 15 minutes long, which is which is crazy. But they have this weird thing where it's like you have to get like a ticket and for like a wait time through the app, and it's like this whole thing. It's like you have to like
Oh yeah.
race to everyone like stands outside Galaxy's Edge, like looking at their phones. Like there was like a crowd of like I'm gonna guess at least probably like 300 people.
Wow.
We were all in like a big crowd, and we were all waiting till because I think it was like a certain time where it opens, and we luckily got a ticket to go, so
Is
that
it
was
just
cool.
constantly packed? Like, is there
Oh
always
yeah,
people just trying to? That's
yeah,
insane to me. Yeah. Wow.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, because the tickets they go up and like they're gone in like 10 seconds. Like I'm not even
Wow.
kidding. Like it's instant.
I remember
So
seeing like they were like articles about how Galaxy's Edge like wasn't doing great financially, but I guess
yeah,
that's not true.
um, no, I
Maybe
think
at
it is.
first, but
No, I think it is. I think yeah, I think it was definitely I think it was a little bit of a miss to just focus on the sequels. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of them personally. I know you aren't either.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, here's
but
the thing,
yeah,
like
I
I'm cool with like them doing like the oh, it's like a canon world, but it's like why?
mhm.
Like no one is really there to like I don't know, like Batu is cool or that's what it's called, right? Like
Yeah, but
Black
too,
Spire
yeah,
Outpost, it's like it's a
Black
cool
Spire, yeah,
place,
yeah. No, it is.
but
It's
it's
yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
very cool.
I don't see why they couldn't have just like not made it like a canon thing.
Yeah, so they keep it. Yeah, the problem is that they keep it contained into this one era, and I feel like that's kind of where its downfall happened. Um, I think, yeah, cause all the characters that walk around, cause there's like the stormtroopers, like it's
Yeah.
just First Order stormtroopers. It's Chewbacca, it's Rey, it's Kylo Ren, and they have this other character I forget her name that they added for like whatever. Um, so it's cool, but
Yeah, it's still Star Wars. It's still a
it's still Star Wars, and I'm not, and I still will go back in a heartbeat any day. Um, you know, but yeah, I wish they left it open a little bit to add more stuff.
yeah.
But you just can't really like it's weird because yeah, you can't have like Mando walking around. It's like that would be cool, but you can't
Yeah,
have
that'd be
that. It's
sick.
like you can't have like Luke walking around. It just it kind of sucks in that regard. I don't know.
Yeah, bit
But
of a miss.
everything that they do have is really dope. The the stores are so cool. Why am I missing I forget the name of the what's the shop that they have oh god, I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember the name. But
That's fun.
the store where they have all the lightsabers,
Is it like
that's like so
Zavi's?
cool.
Zavi's
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Workshop.
yeah, Zabi's workshop. That's right. I think. Or is that the where you build a lightsaber?
No, maybe that's where you build it. I
I
have
don't
no
remember.
idea. Yeah.
Oh well, actually, speaking of lightsabers, let me show you these. So these are the ones that I picked up in February. I'm gonna show them right now. Just give me 1 second. They're the Ahsoka Tano lightsabers from
Oh
Rebels,
yeah. Those are dope.
and they're so dope. And I'm really glad that I got them.
And
I
now
was actually
Mando,
thinking
yeah.
about selling them. Yeah, Rebels and now Mando. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
about selling them. Because I was like, I don't know why. I don't know why I thought of selling them. I hate to be like that kind of person who's like, oh, I'll just sell stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm not like that usually. But I was like, eh. But no, they're super dope. But I kind of was like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just sell them. But good thing I didn't, because they came
Yeah.
back in Mando, and
Yeah.
now Ahsoka's having her own series with those lightsabers. So
Yeah, they're gonna be around
um,
for a long time.
they're gonna, yeah. So yeah, but they're
Speaking of
super cool. Though.
Ahsoka, why don't we
I'm happy I got them.
why don't we jump into Clone Wars season 7?
Let's do it. Yeah. Yes, let's do it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. It was just I
Okay.
don't have much other to say about Clone Wars season 7 other than it was just awesome. I mean,
It was
Bad Batch was pretty good. There's
Mhm.
whatever sisters sucked, and then the last
Yeah,
4
that was
episodes
so- that was rough.
made it all great.
Yeah, the Siege of Mandalore is tied with Mando season 2. Like how good it is.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Possibly season 7's even higher. I don't know, but
maybe.
it's yeah. Oh my god, it made me emotional. It was like, oh, it was just good. The music, I believe Kevin Kiner is his name.
Yeah. Yep.
The composer, he's amazing. The music in those last 4 episodes are great. The story is obviously just great, and like the lightsaber fight with that they did actually motion capture with Ray Park.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
The clones, the Ahsoka looks great. The blue lightsaber, like Ahsoka and saying goodbye to Anakin. It tying in with Revenge of the Sith, and yeah, it was Order 66. The whole thing with Rex, and I just like this. Just every like frame is beautiful. The animation like has come like a super long way from season 1 back in 2008.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got me looking forward to the Bad Batch.
Yeah, and that trailer was amazing, and the Bad Batch. I am excited for it. I'm very hyped for it. It's definitely I hate to, well, I don't hate to say it, but like I probably am more hyped for that honestly than Book of Boba Fett.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah.
It's an era that I really like. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say I am very hype about it. I just don't know. I don't know. The Bad Batch was cool, but I could have never imagined them making an entire show about them. And I know there's gonna be like a bunch of different other stories of other characters, kind of similar to how Clone Wars operates.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get my hopes too high.
I'm like, yeah, I'm very excited for it. This is an era or like a little section of Star Wars that is kind of starting to be more explored now. It's similar to the timeline of Fallen Order and
Solo maybe.
And yeah, a little bit.
I guess Solo's a little closer to A New Hope than Revenge of the Sith. But...
Yeah, I am beyond excited. We're gonna get a lot of characters. Like it's Clone Wars season 8. I get that we're following the Bad Batch, but it's Clone Wars season 8.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
I know we're gonna see Ahsoka, Cody. Cody was possibly even in the trailer. I'm not sure, if he was one of those clones that had that kind of the gray and like the green visor. I'm not sure if that was Cody, but that's what people have said. I think the story is gonna be so good. We're gonna see kind of the rise of the Empire, and also kind of at the same time them kind of pushing the clones away slowly, and them starting to realize that, and the Bad Batch is like, oh, and meanwhile they're going on recon missions for the Empire, and they're gonna start to defect, and I think some of them will stay, some of them will go, and the team will split. Echo's in there, so
let's get some Vader.
It's gonna be so dope.
Vader
I think we're gonna see Vader. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Vader if we see Tarkin. I'm pretty positive.
I don't see why we wouldn't see Vader.
Kamino, my favorite planet.
Slaughtering Jedi. Darth Vader.
Yeah, I wonder if
we honestly haven't really seen it.
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna see that in
the Inquisitors and shit, and like gathering them.
Yeah,
together.
True.
And just like how he deals with being Darth Vader. Like this is like we've never seen this era of Vader.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. I think we'll see some of that in Kenobi too, because Vader's gonna be in that. So that'll be dope too. And Cody's gonna be in there, so that's extra cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, the Bad Batch. Yeah, Kamino. We're gonna see Kamino, and I love Kamino. It's my favorite Star Wars planet.
Yeah, they shorted doing the Mandalorian, so.
Yeah, they should have. I know. I wish they did, but regardless, the finale was still perfect. So
yeah,
I don't have any complaints. But yeah, I'm just so hyped for the Bad Batch, dude. I don't know. I love Boba Fett. I definitely appreciate him more now. I always thought he was cool. I wasn't like a Boba Fett hater or anything. I just like, um, but no, I'm excited to see where that show can go.
For sure.
Yeah, what do you think is gonna happen in it? What do you
In Boba
what do you
Fett or
see?
Bad Batch?
Yeah, or I guess both.
Yeah, Boba Fett. I don't know. It's like they can really do anything. He's
Yeah,
the, I don't. He's just the leader of the underworld now. So I think it's just gonna be about how him and Fennec Shan like shape that into their own vision. Maybe make it a little
yeah,
more like moral, I guess, because you can see like they freed the slave and they just like massacred
hmm
everyone in there. So I think, I don't know. They're just gonna do it Boba's way.
hmm yeah. No, I think Boba definitely showed that he has a heart
Yeah,
underneath that armor.
for
Um,
sure.
and I think we're definitely gonna obviously see how he gets out of the Sarlacc pit. I feel like that's probably gonna be in flashbacks.
Yeah, that'd
Um,
be cool.
um, I was even thinking this is an idea I had a long time ago. Um, for a Boba Fett show. Um, but like I think the first episode should just be about how he gets out of the Sarlacc pit, and we kind of have this whole episode where it'll start with him falling into the Sarlacc pit, and then he's just like alone
Like
for a lot of
reshot
it.
and like redone.
Yeah, yeah, I could do that.
Like the same thing at like different angles and stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah, well, that no. So yeah, he falls in, and then he's in the Sarlacc pit, and we see him in the pit, and we can hear the kind of the same sounds that we heard in Return of the Jedi, like the sail barge exploding, all that stuff. Um, and we from like kind of like hollowed in because he's kind of in the stomach, so it's kind of in the background, and we can kind of Boba's just sitting there and alone because like he'll try to get out at first, and like he'll try to do whatever he can, and it just won't work. And like I kind of want him to like he could like just
Yeah.
kind of sit there and kind of reflect, and we could go into like kind of a little bit of backstory on maybe we could do even Django flashbacks, like a little bit of like young Boba flashbacks, and kind of how he kind of got to where he is now,
Yeah,
kind
that'd be
of
cool.
sitting in a Sarlacc pit, and then there could be some kind of resolution within these flashbacks, and then however he gets out of the Sarlacc pit, that happens at the end, and then the last shot is him just walking
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope.
with the charred armor in the sands of Tatooine. I think that'd be so dope, and that's the first episode, and then the second episode we can go forward
Yeah, back to
into
present.
Mando.
That'd be
Yeah,
pretty sick. Yeah.
would that be sick?
Yeah, that'd be
I think that'd
that'd
be
be dope.
so dope. That was an idea I had. That would be like a cool pitch.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that'd be so dope. I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I really hope we're gonna see Dengar, Bosk. I want to see the whole Empire crew. I think yeah. I want to see them all.
Yeah, I want to see them all. Yeah, definitely. IG-11
I think
or
yeah,
IG-88.
AG88. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can. I think that's a thing
Yeah,
that could
I would love
happen.
to
And I
see
think
Bosk. I really want to see Bosk.
oh, dude, I want to see
For
Bosk. I
Mom,
want to yeah
even we
Dengar
could see all the
too.
boys.
Yeah, it'd be dope, dude. I that's something that I've wanted to see, and I think that's a big potential, and I think Favreau and Filoni are definitely aware of that. So
And Rodriguez.
and Rodriguez, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rip it Fortuna
I
though.
think it's yeah.
They messed up killing my boy, dude. They messed up killing. But there's at least 5 years of content they have there.
Yeah,
About Bib Fortuna.
I
Bib
know.
Fortuna,
I
Star
know.
Wars story.
That's true. Did you know that the actor that was in the that played Bib Fortuna in the end credit scene was actually the same actor from episode 1?
Yes, and doesn't he also
You
do
didn't
the
know
voice
that,
of
yeah.
Grievous?
Oh, is it the same? Is that the same guy too?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know
he's
that,
really
but that's
involved.
cool.
Yeah.
That's dope. Oh, I didn't know that. Cause yeah. Oh, what's his name? Cause he does the battle droids too. If he does Grievous,
Let me look it up.
I don't know. I guess speaking of just little kind of a good transition.
Matthew Wood.
Speaking of, yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say speaking of battle droids and the Battlefront 2, So that has been getting live service, updates and all that stuff, content updates, since its launch, and then it had all the trouble, and EA was like, oh, we screwed up, and we started to
Yeah.
get Clone Wars stuff, started to get, Anakin, Dooku, Obi-Wan, Grievous, etc., etc. They ended their live service in this year, or I guess last year. And when COVID first started, that game I played, I'm not even kidding you, every single day.
Yeah, yeah.
I played it.
It's
And
a fun game. It's just missed
it is.
opportunities everywhere in that
I
game.
know.
It's like,
Yeah.
it started out not. I didn't like it at first, obviously, because of the loot boxes and everything was just
Well,
it just wasn't well put
The
together.
content. Yeah.
And then they kind of got it back. Like, I love playing co-op with you and some of the boys. And just, like,
Yeah,
even
that's always
Supremacy,
been
even though I
fun.
suck at it, it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
But
do
it's
too.
just, it's fun for, like, a couple rounds, maybe. And then I feel like there's nothing to do. Like, you've already kind of, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this
It's
is
just a ton of missed opportunities.
Yeah. When I was playing constantly, I played a lot of heroes versus villains, which I think you would like, because I kind of there's this the gameplay with the lightsabers is weird, but you do kind of get into a rhythm with it. It's very interesting.
Yeah, Heroes is
I
alright.
play on,
I don't hate it. I don't love it, but
yeah, I love it actually. I think it's a really fun mode once you get like the hang of it. Because you can get good. You can get good with each character. Like
we have been having a lot of fun with Squadrons, though. I know I'm kind of
Squadrons
jumping
has
down
been
the
dope.
list, but we might as well put them together. Squadrons is
Yeah,
been,
sure.
I don't
Squadrons-
know. It's another
Yeah.
game where we just kind of run for like an hour or two, but we are always going back to it
Yeah, cause
when it works.
we didn't buy it on launch, cause I'm not like, obviously I love all parts of Star Wars, but I'm not like the ships isn't like the thing I get super excited about, cause like obviously, I just feel like it's been done a lot in a lot of things.
Fair
Not like
enough,
knocking it, cause I love Squadrons. I love what they did. I'm saying that. But yeah, no. When I first kind of heard about it, I was like, a ship game. Like, I don't know if it's like Starfighter game. I don't know if the biggest fan of that. I started, and then when it came out, I was like, oh, this kind of looks okay. And because I remember when it was first rumored, like back early last year. I was like, whatever. And then we eventually, you and I kind of waited till it was on sale.
Yeah.
And
Glad we did too. I don't know if it was worth
Yeah.
40, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
And
I
once
wouldn't
you
say
like
it's-
once you get it, like you're feeling nice with the controls and you feel good with your ship, it's like
It's
really fun. And then when you have
it's a lot of fun.
4 other people with you to make up a whole squadron,
Yeah.
and you're communicating.
Yeah, we got our own.
and
We
just,
got our
like-
own squadron, Chrome Squadron.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, Chrome
Yeah.
Squad represent.
Chrome Dome Squadron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we've had
Um,
a lot of fun with that game. Surprisingly, again, I was going in. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this and all that stuff. I do want to try it on VR though. Like
yeah,
obviously-
that'd be fun.
I don't have a headset, but I just feel like that'd be like a whole new kind of experience. So
That would be dope. Yeah.
yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, but we both love Squadrons. I don't want to speak for you, but I know you like. I know you
it's
love
fun.
it. So
I love it. Yeah, no, it's great
yeah, it's
when it works.
it's a lot of fun.
Some people seem to have some issues with it, and it's just
Yeah, I've had issues with it. I mean,
Yeah.
I just think that's EA in general, honestly, because they
it's strange.
their games. I just like, I don't know. Sometimes it works great, and then sometimes it doesn't. But also, I don't have the best connection, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say about that? I guess
Nope.
we'll
Good
see what
game,
else we
good
got.
game, good game.
Yeah, good game, a lot of fun. Get it if you don't get it on sale. I wouldn't pay full
Yeah.
price for it, honestly, but yeah, there was a couple things added to Netflix. if you want to talk about
Oh,
that, Dylan.
true. Yeah,
Yeah, I
two
know
favorites of mine.
two favorites. One favorite of
So
mine, but
yeah,
go ahead.
Avatar: The Last Airbender came out on Netflix
Yep.
in May, and
Yep.
it was Netflix's top 10 for 60 straight days, and that broke a record.
Yes, it was
Which is
crazy. The
crazy.
hype around that.
A
It came back
15-year-old
like
show. Like, and so the
Dave
funny thing
Filoni
about
worked on
this
it.
is before it was even announced it would be on Netflix, I was like, I'm gonna rewatch Avatar because I hadn't seen it in a while, and
Oh,
so
that's
I
funny,
started
really.
rewatching it, and you couldn't find it anywhere, so I had to watch it illegally online in like the worst quality, and so I finished it, and then literally the next day, they were like, Avatar: The Last Airbender coming to Netflix in May. I
That's
was like,
funny.
oh hell yeah! So I rewatched it
Yeah.
again in May, and it was just fantastic. It's literally, I think, it's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, same with me.
It's
I definitely I grew up with it as a kid, and I didn't rewatch it as the hype was coming in, but I am rewatching it now. I'm on I'm a little ways into book 2.
hell
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
Just keep,
I'm
yeah, it's
I'm
so good.
yeah, I love it. It's
And
yeah, I
I'm
loved it as a kid. Those nights at like Nick at Night, they would have
yeah.
they would have that on, and I would
Nicktoons and
man,
stuff.
yeah,
And
Nick, yeah.
the hype is so well deserved, and
I
I'm
know, it's
so
a great
glad
show.
there's so many new fans too. Like it
Yeah,
just I don't know, I think
dope.
it just deserves all the hype it's getting and all the praise. The
Yeah.
Netflix live action I'm a little iffy about, but it could be
Yeah, I don't know.
just considering
Is
the
that
creators
still
said
happening though?
it's still happening, yeah.
It
I
is.
mean, I haven't heard anything of it going down, but I just know the creators
Yeah,
walked
neither have I.
away, which is something I was
Mm,
scared of from the beginning
yeah,
because
stupid
you
creative
know how that
differences.
stuff works.
That's always an excuse that they like.
Well, no, they were
Like
very vocal about why they left actually.
oh, they were. I don't. Okay.
Yeah, they so Avatar, like it can be very deep and very heavy at times, but at its core it's a
Hmm.
pretty lighthearted show.
Yeah, and they wanted to focus on the dark
And
stuff.
so well I
Yeah.
think it seemed like Netflix really wanted to make it a much darker which I'm actually kind of cool with. Like I could be down with that. Like a darker live action. But at this point I'm also like why even do it? Don't
I just feel like as an audience, like our just a modern day audience, I just feel like we've kind of moved away from like the dark, depressing stuff. I feel like that was like a popular and
I mean it's what
in the
Shyamalan
early
tried to do and look how his movie turned out.
yeah. Oh
I mean that has a
yeah.
lot
Even
more
as a kid, I
problems
thought
than
that
just
movie was
tone,
awful.
but yeah. But
Yeah.
also like I don't see why they don't just put the money and energy into a new animated show in the universe. Like give us
I
a
think
prequel or give us a sequel to Korra because I didn't love Korra, but oh yeah, that came out too. I guess
it's
that's worth mentioning.
yeah. No, also because it's interesting because I think a lot of higher ups are kind of turned off to the idea, like especially if like higher up companies that make live action content. I
Yeah.
think they're kind of turned off by animation, even though it performs like very very well. I mean, look at Clone Wars season 7, which we just were talking about. Like that, like was the highest. Ooh,
Yeah.
the highest. I think the highest stream show. Last year.
I
Or
mean
maybe before
was-
Mando,
yeah.
early 2020. Yeah, that was in. I just I don't really understand like the like kind of hesitance on making animation or
Because
doing animated content.
people think
it's
that
it's weird to me.
animation has to be for kids, but I mean look at like a lot of things I love, I guess you could say is childish, but those
Yeah. No,
messages and
same with me,
stories
man.
like can last you forever. It's not like
Yeah, I don't.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
But
knocking any of that. I'm the
but
same
also
way.
Avatar itself should be show them how well it can do. Again, considering it was the
Yeah.
60 straight days in the top 10. Like that's insane.
Well, I know it's crazy. Yeah, because it's animated shows that people love, and once they get like revived or there's kind of some buzz about it, it's very popular, and I think, and I hope that kind of is hopefully companies are turning a new leaf, because yeah, I just feel like that's been kind of a thing for the longest time, that companies are like, let's do it live action. I think like the live action reboots, it's always kind of been a thing, and I feel like I feel like that's kind of being pushed away, that kind of norm a little bit, which is
Yeah.
good, because I don't think that's always appropriate, especially the M. Night Shyamalan movie that I even hated as a kid. I was like, oh, that really
Everyone
sucked.
did. I don't. I.
Yeah.
It's just like that almost killed his career, and I don't even like him that much of it as a director. I don't think he makes that.
I don't like. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of.
He has decent. He has a couple decent movies, but I don't think he's a very. He and his attitude toward, like, the reception of his movies. It's like, he's like saying American audiences like don't understand his style. It's like, dude, you just make like bad movies. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, to each their own, but yeah, I'm not
for
the
sure.
biggest fan of him. You
But,
know? Yeah, and I love Avatar. Yeah. Anyways, also Cobra Kai got a season 3, and well, it came out I guess now this year, and
but
got moved to Netflix. So
it was a YouTube show, came out in 2018. It got moved to Netflix in May of 2020, as well as a second season, and it
that's right, yeah,
broke some records, I think. And it just, I don't know. I think it's a fantastic show. I know you're kind of having some trouble getting into it, but I think it's...
Yeah, I don't know.
I also loved Karate Kid as a kid. Like, I was
and I think that's kind of where... Yeah, I think that's kind of where I am, like, indifferent, because I didn't grow up with Karate Kid. I think I maybe saw it once. I have more memories of the Jaden Smith one than I
maybe I do too, but but it's not like, I don't like, it does, there is definitely a lot of nostalgia involved, but it's not like critics necessarily disagree, that it's a great show.
Yeah. Like, no, I think it's been positively received by a lot of people, and I think what they're doing it right.
Yeah.
It
they
seems
know they're doing it. They're handling the old characters beautifully, and it's all just it's a fantastic show.
We need more of that.
Awesome. Yeah.
So I'm like a little bit into season 1. I'm not invested in it. Like it's a fine show. Again, I didn't grow up with the Karate Kid, so I think that's kind of where my disconnect comes from a little bit. But
right.
I am trying to get into it, so I'll probably see if I can watch an episode.
And I can understand
tonight,
it. It's not like, it's no like artistic masterpiece or anything. Like, it's not. It's
I don't need that.
Shot.
I don't need a nice.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Like,
no,
it's very simply shot. It's not very intricate, but its storytelling, I think, is actually pretty like. It's just amazing what they can do with that saga or that franchise, and it doesn't feel like they're milking it. I mean, at the end of the day, they're making it for money, but it's like, I think they've been. I think they're doing it right, though.
It seems
Karate Kid is like the creator is like Star Wars, basically. Like, and they really love adding to the world, and I think they're just doing a fantastic job with that.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, I haven't watched all of it, but it seems like that they're doing that, and a lot. It's been very, beloved by fans and stuff. So
you kind of have to remind yourself when you're watching it, like, it's about like warring karate dojos, and like it really doesn't take itself too seriously, because it knows it's about like it treats these things like it's like end of the world stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just like two petty like senseis, basically, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just like going at each other. And I mean, it gets... Yeah. There's a lot more stakes and consequences as the show goes on, but...
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get into it, because I know there's like season 3 I've heard very, very good things about it. I know you watched it. No.
I would love to talk about Cobra Kai with you.
I know. I will try to. So that's pretty exciting. So it came out in November or something, the Lego holiday special.
Oh, true. Yeah, November.
Yeah, what did you...
It wasn't... I don't think it was really
alright.
made for
it was
us.
fun. I mean, it was alright.
Yeah.
It was
I
fun.
was more interested in what their idea of after
Yeah,
the Rise of
after
Skywalker is, and
Rise.
obviously like none of that's canon and not meant to be taken too seriously. But even
I
the
know a lot of
idea of
people were
Rey
like,
like
"Is this
training
canon?"
Finn, even the idea of Rey training Finn is like still interesting to me, and like it's cool that they have those thoughts, you know.
Yeah, no, a lot of people were saying like I've heard like, "Oh wait, is that canon?" Like, no,
Yeah,
it's
like
it's a
no.
Lego thing, dude. Yeah.
It,
Yeah, it was
I
fun.
can't say I wasn't annoyed when they like, I don't know, they keep trying to hammer in that like Luke was like this master to Rey, but like he wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
Like he taught her
But
stuff,
whatever.
and I guess but they didn't like really train together, and it's like they're trying to make you believe that her training is like well deserved and stuff, but it's not. And like
Yeah.
I won't,
Well, it
no matter
seems
what
that
they do, I'm not gonna believe it.
it seems that Leia trained her more than Luke did.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, I'd say she's more of a master to
Yeah, but
Rey than Luke was.
yeah.
But
Well,
I don't know.
you know,
I'm not here to get upset.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Yeah, not much to say about that other than it was fun for like an hour and a half.
It was fun, you know. I like that scene. Obviously, like the notable part is the hello there ×3.
Yeah,
with
that was
all
good.
the Obi-Wans. That was funny.
Yeah, that was good. Hello there.
Hello there. Hello
That was
there.
cool. Something we both love, The Boys season 2.
Yup. Oh, what a good
That
show.
was sick.
What a good season though too. I was so hyped for that show to come out. And yeah, I watched it every week and yeah, I love the first season. The cast, everyone is so good in the writing and I kind of want to read the graphic novels, but I never got around to it. But
yeah,
yeah,
I don't know. It's just I'm so hyped for the next season.
It's gonna be so cool.
That show is just like so well done. Like,
yeah,
I can just never get over it. It's just a fantastic show.
Yeah, and Homelander is like obviously such a cool character in general. Like he's obviously very weird and all that stuff, but yeah, it's so cool. And I love the kind of, I guess not the theme of it necessarily, but it's kind of like the message that like of like corporate elites and all that stuff. And it's funny because like I think you said this to me before. Like it's funny that they like focus on that while it's like an Amazon Prime show.
Yeah,
exactly. And Amazon is like
you kind of got to take
taking over the planet.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
My one gripe with the season, which also is like not a gripe, which is something I thought was kind of interesting. Homelander in season 1, like whenever he was on screen, like was like so tense. But I feel like this season kind of, and maybe it was by design, I don't know. I guess like part of his character this season was that he's a little more insecure than you would believe.
Yeah,
I feel like they kind of took that control and power away from him a bit. Which is fine. I guess now that I'm saying it out loud, it sounds kind of dumb because that's like totally what they were trying to do.
No, I agree cuz the first couple episodes, they kind of introduced that kind of idea. But then when Stormfront kind of revealed herself and like and the whole Homelander thing, and then the thing with oh my god, how am I forgetting the name? The what's the girl that's like a Wonder Woman ripoff?
Queen Maeve.
Queen Maeve, yeah. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah.
Bro, I didn't
the whole thing
care
with that
her story at all this season.
No?
Dude, I don't know. The show is great when it's good, but there are definitely times when like there's just some story going on that I don't like. I didn't care about the Deep, really. I'm sure there's gonna be people that disagree with me on this, but
nah,
whatever.
Yeah, I can almost. I'm not saying I did. I'm not saying I rolled my eyes when he came on screen, but like I know what to kind of expect from every time like he shows up. So it's like, it's just gonna be another one of the.
And they did some
moments.
funny and interesting stuff with him, but
no. From what they did, I think it was pretty funny.
I found myself scrolling through Instagram sometimes when his scenes came up. which isn't good. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm usually
Yeah.
always try to be pretty present
That's
when
fair.
I'm watching stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll agree with you with that. Yeah. No, but overall the season was really good. I think I do like season 1 probably better. I loved the finale of season 2 though. That was definitely way better. The whole thing with with Butcher
Oh
and
yeah, that was sick. Yeah.
oh, so good. Yeah, that finale was like, yeah, it was extremely
Yeah.
good.
No. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, season 3 is gonna be hype. Can't wait for that. A lot of stuff happening. You know,
Yeah,
excited.
it's
So,
gonna be dope.
what else
I
do we have
guess.
here? Oh yeah,
Obviously, we got
like
Mando season 3 or
Mando
season
season 2.
2. Sorry.
We've talked about
Yeah.
that for like multiple months. So if you
It's
really
always been
want to
on
know
my
our
mind.
thoughts,
Just go watch every one of
look
our
back.
videos.
Yeah, look back at our videos. We both loved it. It's one of my most. It's one of my most favorite Star Wars things in general. So many characters coming in that I love, and I never would have thought we'd see again. Also in live action. You know, Bo-Katan, Ahsoka, Luke. Yeah, and I know you kind of feel the same way, but what else do you have to say about
Um, I think we've already said everything that there's to say
that's true.
about our thoughts. We have our ranking. We have our weekly podcast. If you've
Yeah.
made it this far, I think you already know how we feel about it.
Yeah.
But if you haven't, go check out our other stuff because it's
Yeah.
I
Do
don't know,
that.
We try to work
Do
hard
that.
on that, and we
And
try to be
subscribe.
honest, and yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, I agree. I loved it.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it, but we can also, I guess we can touch upon this. Wonder Woman 1984 came out on Christmas, as well as the actually now that I just think about it, the Shark Boy and Lava Girl kind of sequel.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen either of them.
I haven't
don't really
seen
plan on
I have not
watching
seen either of them. I wasn't very hyped about Wonder Woman 1984 in the from the initial trailer. It kept getting pushed back. That's why I also kind of lost hype from it. The trailer didn't really excite me too much in general, like when it first came out. I like Patty Jenkins a lot. I'm excited for Rogue Squadron. I loved the first Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah, it was
but
good.
actually, she was yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really into it, and I've kind of lost my touch with DC. I'm beyond hype for the Batman. DC fandom was cool. I don't know if I don't think you watched that.
I tuned
Dylan,
in for
but
a little bit. Yeah.
you did? Okay. So
Snyder
that was
Cut
pretty
might be
cool.
Cool, maybe.
Yeah, there was very cool video games for next year. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Some Batman related ones. The Batman. That movie is. I really hope it's good. It's having a lot of behind the scenes problems. So it makes me a little bit worried.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited for it. There's a lot of DC projects that are coming up that I'm excited for. The Wonder Woman one I just wasn't into. Birds of Prey I wasn't into as well.
Might not
I'll probably check it out. Birds of Prey I wasn't really into as well. I know it didn't perform well. Something about it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm fine with a all-female cast. I have absolutely no problem with that. But just I don't know. I can't remember exactly what I was thinking like when it was as it was coming out, but I just never kind of got around to seeing it. But yeah, I think DC is kind of doing a little bit of course correction. Get the Snyder Cut coming out this year, and so that should be cool. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Even though I wasn't a big fan of Justice League, but I hope it's better. Which I think it will be. So that's kind of my thoughts on DC. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest. I'm definitely more of a Marvel fan than I am a DC fan as far as movies go. I mean, I love Batman, but who doesn't?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. DC Universe lost my interest a long time ago. I'll
That's
check
fair.
out the Wonder Woman movie. I heard it's not great,
Yeah,
but
well,
I don't know. I
we'll
really
see.
don't have much to say about it.
Yeah, we'll see. I might not even check it out, but
Oh, well.
whatever. All right. So, I guess that was really it. I'm trying to think of any other like kind of big things from last year.
That's all that was really
Um,
on my radar. I think,
yeah,
as far
I
as
think same
like
with me.
nerdy
Yeah,
stuff
overall,
goes that I'm
I'm
into.
glad that this year is or last year is over. Even beyond just what came out. I will have to say though, especially in the Star Wars department, it has brought me a lot of it's kind of distracted me a lot, and it's kind of made me look forward to a lot of things
Yeah, definitely.
last year. So that was very um that helped me a lot. So that was pretty great in that regard. Because there was a good amount of Star Wars stuff that came out last year. So I thank you to Disney for that, and I cannot wait for those upcoming projects. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Lockdown would have been a lot worse without all this dope stuff. So
yeah, no, for sure. So yeah, there's just like one thing that I kind of wanted to do. We can just kind of touch upon it a little bit. I guess I can start with you, Dylan. If you have anything like next to you or anything, do you have any like what's your like favorite kind of? Because I know you bought a couple things, but like, what's your favorite collectible from last year? Would you pick up
ooh,
that you really
let
liked?
me take a look.
Take a
I
look.
didn't do a lot
Uh,
of buying this year.
yeah,
That was 2019 was my
yeah.
I got this for Christmas. That's pretty sick. It's
Oh,
my,
is
I
it
guess you
the?
can't see it. It's from the
Yeah,
Grogu Costco
yeah, yeah.
exclusive. Actually, I never thought I'd see that.
I know it's so
Yeah.
weird that I don't know
Well,
why
let's
it's a.
see. Comes with the.
Yeah,
I haven't taken it out of the box. I don't know where to put it.
I got
So
mine
for
right
now, it
here.
stays in the box.
It's
Oh
not
yeah, you
it's
have
not
one
the
too.
Costco one, but I got one
Yeah.
sitting right
Yeah,
here
dude.
next
Mine's
to
got
me.
the frog. It's got the ball.
I know
It's
it's
got the
cool.
soup. It's got a little
Yeah.
pendant too.
Mhm.
So
And
yeah,
the
that's
ball, yeah, it's cool.
that was just a cool pickup.
Yeah.
A fun Christmas gift, I guess. But I don't know why, dude. My room is small and that thing is big. I don't know where to put it.
Yeah. I don't know, 'cause you have it in the box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I. Yeah. It's been a kind of a tough year on the wallet. Um. you know, I'm luckily not old enough that I have to pay a lot of. I don't have a house of my own and all that stuff just yet.
Yeah.
I'm a college student and all that. So, and yeah, I'm online. So, I had some money I could spend a little bit.
Yeah. Why not?
And I did spend, and I'm a big fan of the Black Series. You can see behind me, my shelf. A lot of what I picked up was from this year. I guess I can just show you this because I have it in the box. The Clone Wars Walmart wave. I got the
Yeah, that's
Ahsoka
sick.
there. I kept I have a couple of them in box. But the Ahsoka Clone Trooper. I'm not gonna run through all of it, but I don't have the entire. I don't have the entire wave. There is one I'm missing. I don't have it all actually. And that's the Mandalorian Loyalist. So it's kind of like the Night Owl looking one. I don't have that. I have
Oh
the
yeah.
Mandalorian though, which is back there. Yeah, I got the Galaxy's Edge stuff. Some Marvel Legends stuff. You can kind of see some of it up there. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of Black Series. That was my big thing from this, or I guess last year.
Keeping
I
you
got
alive.
yeah, got some Mando stuff. A lot of Mando stuff started coming out late last year.
Yeah,
Like the
Mando
speeder
Mondays.
bike, which I did a review on.
Yeah,
So
that thing's sick.
check that out if you want to. That thing's pretty sick. First time I got a scout trooper. Oops, something just fell. I'll get it later. Yeah, lot of figures, and I have this that I wanted to show. This didn't come out this year, but I did get it this year. It's my Darth Vader helmet.
Oh yeah, that's sweet. And you got
So
more
that thing's
different
pretty
helmets on
dope.
the way too.
Yeah. Oh, I know, and I have the yeah. So also a lot of pre-orders for stuff coming out this year, which I am of course gonna do reviews on. Oh, voice crack. Like the Hot Toys Clone Wars Ahsoka and the Rex. I picked up both of those, or pre-ordered both of those. The HasLab Razor Crest.
Yeah, we got a whole video on that.
Yep. We all know what happened to the Razor Crest. Yeah. So I got that. Yep.
To a better 2021, I guess. 2020 was
yeah.
It was pretty shitty, but we got some dope stuff. So hopefully 2021 will have more cool stuff.
Yeah, I know it. No, there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. Yeah. It's gonna be very cool. A lot of collectible stuff. So this, is it? Yeah. So it's this. Yes, this year is the. Oh my God, is it the 40th? Yeah, it's the 40th anniversary of Lucas. Or no, is it 50? I think it's 50.
Well, if it's 40th of Empire, then it's probably 50th of Lucasfilm.
Yeah, so it's 50 years of the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. So there's going to be a lot of collectible stuff for Lucasfilm. So they're going to do everything. They're going to do all Star Wars stuff, even not even stuff that's not Star Wars. Kind of like a lot of celebratory items and stuff. I don't really know exactly what they're doing. But you're gonna start seeing this kind of gold emblem that says 50 on it on a lot of Star Wars products. So that's gonna be dope. Yeah, I don't know exactly what they're gonna be doing, but I think it's just gonna stretch along just every company that makes Star Wars stuff. It's gonna be pretty crazy. I don't know what's in store, but I'm very excited for what's in store. Yeah, it's gonna be another year on the wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and I had the Mando helmet. That's gonna come this year. I forget. No, is it? Yeah. Yep, coming this year.
Yeah, I think so.
More Black Series.
Yeah.
Black Series is Hasbro's doing. They're doing better than what they have been doing. They've had their moments. They're getting better with their stuff. Hopefully we get less exclusive stuff. So stuff from stores, because like the Clone Wars wave was.
Yeah, it sucks. I hate that.
Took me a very, very long time to get my pre-orders and also find them, and yeah, you know the story. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be hopefully, I think 2021 is gonna be at least the second half of it is gonna be it's gonna be a better year. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna it's gonna be good. All right, this is one more thing that I had in my notes we can talk about a little bit. I would be interested to get into it. We can talk about stuff after too. Is the whole Star Wars Theory Pablo Hidalgo situation. So there was a thread on Twitter that was making fun of Theory, and Pablo Hidalgo, who works for Lucasfilm, he's on the story group, one of the leaders for the story group. He commented or tweeted or retweeted, whatever. He said one of his comments was don't show your emotions. I don't have the exact tweet, but it was something, I believe that was
Yeah.
pretty close. Um, let me find the exact quote because I don't want to misquote him. Yeah, emotions are not for sharing. So he basically said that to the video of Theory crying. I love Theory. He's like, he's a big inspiration for this channel. You know, I always tune into his stuff. He seems like a really cool guy. Hope to meet him one day. You know, hopefully at Celebration. We'll see. Um, so yeah, I'm not biased at all. It's just you know, so Pablo started to get or Theory saw it, and you know, Pablo took it down. And I guess he has a backup account or something, but he put it on his Twitter banner of that tweet. And then he changed the account, rebranded the account to someone else as more stories and videos were coming out about it, and in Theory made a video about it. And apparently he was emailed by both Pablo and Lucasfilm it's themselves about them wanting to meet to kind of discuss this, and in Theory decided not to, and I respect
Yeah.
that, and it's probably what I would have done as well. You know, I think and you know, Pablo has a history. He doesn't seem like a very good guy in my opinion. You know, he doesn't seem very nice. He's always kind of argued with fans a lot, what I've seen. Obviously I haven't had any experiences with him, but I've seen a lot of stuff about him, and it's always negative, which is, you know, doesn't really say too many good things about the guy. Yeah, you know, it's I think Lucasfilm needs to wake up a little bit and kind of be kind of focus on. I think they need to be in tune with the community a little more. I don't think they're very good at that, to be honest. I don't think they have been for a very long time.
Yeah.
I don't think they. Yeah, sorry, I'm going on a tangent, but you can. Yeah,
So,
if you want to chime in,
yeah,
go
so
ahead.
here's my take on it. I'm a very, very big fan of Theory, and I think
Yeah,
he's a huge inspiration, like, to me and our channel in general.
yeah,
And he, like,
for
kind of
sure.
got me back into Star Wars, and I think he's awesome. Um, Pablo Hidalgo has a history of treating fans poorly and just not being in touch, and just not being a good example for Lucasfilm. But I think that I think this was a misunderstanding, honestly. I think his comment, whatever it was like, emotions are not for sharing.
Yeah,
I don't
emotions not for
see a
sharing.
world where that was an actual, where he was being, I think he was being sarcastic in defense of Star Wars Theory. I don't see a world where he actually meant you shouldn't be sharing your emotions online. And I think Theory, and maybe Theory rightfully so, took that the wrong way because he, like, put it on his banner. He shouldn't have said anything in the first place. Pablo Hidalgo, and he should stop saying, because I know he said other things to other fans. I don't know. He's a
Yes.
big Last Jedi fan, which I am fine with. I respect his opinion.
Well, he's
I mean,
responsible for it too.
yeah, he was a big part of it.
Right.
But yeah, I just don't think he should treat fans the way that he does. But that specific instance, and I could be completely wrong here, I just don't think he was being serious. I think he was being sarcastic in defense of Theory.
Okay. Yeah, no, okay. I can understand that. But just kind of, I kind of looked at it similar in the way that Theory did. I think that, I think given his history and of him kind of antagonizing fans and kind of creating drama in the community. Again, a Lucasfilm employee is doing this, which I think is kind of, you know, not very good. I can understand that. Oh yeah, maybe it was like an accident, but I just or was misinterpreted, I guess. But yeah, I think I since he took it down, and also you know, seemed to have instigated it a little more by putting it on his Twitter banner. I just found that really odd, and I feel like, yeah, it was definitely kind of supposed to be an antagonizing quote or an instigating, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you
I don't.
wanna
Yeah,
say.
he
The
shouldn't have
quote
said
was,
anything in the first place, and he shouldn't have.
yeah,
He just handled it poorly, and he's just not.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't want him fired or anything. I just don't think he, in general, is a great person to have on Lucasfilm, or like being so vocal.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should be fired. I think he should. I think Lucasfilm and Lucasfilm in general should kind of have a wake up call with kind of being in tune with the community a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think
I don't.
I think they need to be invested a little more, and just in general, I don't think they're very good at that.
Yeah. Well, that's another. I think Cobra Kai, the
Yeah.
creators, are always very vocal with their fans, and they're very supportive of. I think they should try to be more like them.
Yeah,
I don't want to get too into it though. I don't know.
No, it's fine.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I
much to
agree.
say.
Yeah, and I just wanted to bring it up because I've just seen so many other channels talk about it, and
Yeah, and it's definitely an
you know,
interesting
I
thing
think,
that's going on
yeah,
within the nerdosphere.
and I'm not into the whole. I'm not a person who is into drama, and I know you aren't either, and that's not what our channel is for. But I just think it's something that kind of needs to be addressed since it's directly Lucasfilm.
Yeah,
and how they kind of treat the community. I don't know. I think they need to kind of have a little bit of a wake up call, and I think they need to be
wake up, Lucasfilm, wake up.
Yeah, wake up. No, I don't know.
yeah.
I think they I don't know. I think they need to get better with that. Hopefully they do.
Other than that, I think we kind of said it all.
Yeah,
2020 was 2020 or wasn't it kind of sucked, but
no, it sucked.
For a better 2021.
Don't sugarcoat that. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
No, it sucked. Yeah, here's to a good 2021. And this channel is only going to get better. We're going to be posting, our videos are going to get better. We're we have been overwhelmed with the support we've gotten so far.
Far outblew our expectations.
We're
very excited to keep doing more.
Yeah, and we will, and we're not stopping. We're hoping to build a great community here. As the time of this, I think we're around 250 subs, which is, I guess low in the grand scheme of YouTube, but it's
better
for a channel that kind of just started.
For the first
I think
couple
it's good.
months,
Yeah, it's better. It's better than we expected, and we've talked to some people and in the community, other creators and all that stuff, and they're cool people, and we're hoping to have them on, and we're hoping to just build a nice community here. We're fans too, so we love talking about Star Wars all the time. I mean, Dylan and I do it even outside the podcast and all the YouTube stuff.
Definitely.
And, 2020 we just started the channel, and 2021 we're only gonna improve and get better and be more in tune with the community and hopefully grow. That's what we want to do. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you like what we do, subscribe, and we're gonna, you won't regret it. We
got a lot of cool stuff coming. So
so looking forward to it, and here's to 2021. You have anything else to say, Dylan?
Nope. Thank you for checking out the podcast. Nope. We're all new nerds.
Thank you. All right, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Bye.